Peace Visionaries, it's Goddess Kai with Envisions Tarot, and I am here to do your full moon in Leo reading. Okay, so this is going to be a general message for the collective, so of course, just take it as it resonates. If you would like to book a private reading, information is in the description box below. February specials are listed below as well. Okay, so I'm ready to just hop into it. So, a couple things as I was meditating. I'm hearing it's time to break away from the pack. Break away from just following or just going with the crowd. Okay? It is time for you to step up into your power and lead. It is time for you to break away from the chains and go your own direction, walk a new path. I am also getting this energy of be careful about the energy that you're putting out, because the magnetism that's coming with this full moon in Leo, you're going to get back, or you're going to attract the exact energy that you put out. So you want to be mindful of the energies that you're putting out. Granted, full moons are about releasing, but there is a powerful attraction energy that is being emitted with this moon. It's time for you to step into your authentic self. Unapologetically is what I'm hearing. I feel like you're going to be met with some criticism. You may be met with some backlash. You may be met with some resistance. But that does not matter right now. What matters is you speaking your truth, walking in your truth, living in your truth, owning it, admitting it. Now is not the time to try to blend in or fit in. Now is the time to stand out. Okay? So let's just get into this reading. We're just going to flow with it however Spirit wants us to flow. Okay? See? Okay. Got chills here. We have Age of Lights. You have been training for this for lifetimes. And then we have Warrior Woman. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? So what I'm picking up from this energy is that Spirit does not want you to hesitate or be fearful about freeing yourself or liberating yourself from a particular pattern, cycle, situation, or relationship. I feel like you already know that you're going to be met with some type of adversity for being your true self, for standing up for yourself, for standing up in your power. But you've been training for this. You were built for this. So that's the reason why you're feeling that sudden pull towards no longer conforming to what others expect of you. Now it is time for you to be unafraid to face your fears. Because conquering them is what you've been training for your entire life. This one and in previous ones, okay? See? All paths lead home. Inner authority. Inner authority. Not following somebody else's authority, but your own authority. Your own power, your own will, your own intuition. It's time for you to really focus on yourself. It is time for you to go within, to really harness that warrior spirit, that fighting spirit, to keep moving forward. This is about returning back to yourself. This is who you've always been. And by trying to, I feel like, conform or be around or just go with the flow with things that you know that are not you, that's over. That day and age is now coming to an end, because it's time for you to stand up and fight for yourself. Okay, fight for what it is that you want, fight for what it is that you believe in. So no more listening to other people, no more taking the opinions of others above your own. No more, what is that? No more being a puppet. No more people pleasing. Like, all of this is it's all just coming in the way that it's coming in, but all of that is over. It's time for you to cut the cords. It's time for you to cut those puppet strings. It's time for you to break away from the pack. It's time for you to start leading. Don't be afraid to lead. Don't be afraid to walk alone if you have to. Your soul has been preparing you for this exact moment. Okay? See, we got emotions are running high. Super moon. And I think this full moon is a super moon. So things are probably really intense and heavy around you right now. I can honestly say for me that they have been. Okay. And I'm recording this the night of the 8th. So I can tell you that my day has been very, very emotionally charged. So things can be running high. There could be arguments. There could be disagreements. There could be things that are just stirring within you that you are absolutely sick of, is what I'm hearing. You know, there are things that are happening that you're absolutely sick of, and you're tired of being a part of the same old routine. You're tired of following the same old path, and you are ready to break free. To walk in your true purpose. To walk into abundance, prosperity, happiness, joy, peace, love. That is what you want to do, because everything that has been done up to this point has not worked. And it's all because you have been conforming instead of shining. And now it's your time to shine. Okay? See, the unexpected. Emotions are running high right now with this Leo energy, because you don't know what to expect when you step into your power. You don't know what to expect when you step out on your own. You don't know what to expect, so it makes you a bit fearful. But you just feel this urge coming from the soles of your feet that you know that you just got to break away. It's like so many people are freeing themselves from certain behaviors, certain thought patterns, certain addictions, certain relationships, patterns of toxicity and repetition and loss and poverty and all of it's like, enough is enough. I'm letting this go. Yes, I am afraid. Yes, I am fearful because I don't know what to expect, but I know that this is something that I have to do. So emotions can be at like a serious tipping point right now because you don't know what to expect. There could also be this energy that I'm feeling of unexpected things are happening and it's stirring your emotions because it's like, where did this come from? I don't know where this energy is coming from, whether it be good or bad. It's just kind of like, it's overwhelming. And now it's time for you to really tune into your higher self. This exact moment in time, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So there's no need for you to question it, even though you have a million questions. But Spirit is saying that you have been preparing for this moment throughout lifetimes. And there's no need for you to be afraid because you are a warrior. You were born one. You just have to really, really trust yourself and your authority and your power. Even when things get a little crazy. even when unexpected things happen. Even when you're walking into the unknown and you're not sure what you're walking into, you have to be brave. You have to be courageous. That's what this moon is about. See what I'm saying? Popping new beginnings. Ace of Wands. Expansion is what I'm hearing. You're ready to break out. This is what I'm saying. You're ready to break out. You're ready to burst. You're ready to, it's like this sudden surge of energy that has you ready to go, has you ready to create, has you very passionate in your pursuits, whatever your pursuit is at this time. You're ready. You're ready to grow. You're ready to create. You're ready to explore. You're ready to expand. Eight of Pentacles. You're ready to get to work. You're ready to get to work. Now, here's the thing about this Eight of Pentacles. You got to put the work in. You can't let this energy just come and go because it will fizzle out really quick. When it comes, you have to work on it. You have to work through it. You have to tend to it. If you want something to grow, you got to be diligent in making sure that it's watered, that it's getting enough sunlight. You know what I'm saying? That you're singing to them, talking to them, because, I mean, it's life. You have to speak life, and you have to do this consistently. So this Eight of Pentacles is giving me that energy of you got to be diligent, you have to be consistent, and you have to just really, really put that hard work and effort in to making this Ace of Wands one of the best opportunities that it can be to see it grow fully. You know what I'm saying? The universe, the world, okay? You are really, this now is the time to really, really put the work in when it comes to ending cycles that continuously repeat themselves, that don't offer anything new, vibrant, rich, adventurous. It's time to stop working on those things is what I'm hearing. And it's time to start wrapping that up so that you can begin a completely new cycle. Six of Wands, there's your victory. There's your success. There's your recognition. I'm hearing walk with your head held high because this is an achievement. You closing a cycle out, you ending something that was repetitious is worth celebrating. It's an achievement for you. You've put the effort in, you've put the work in, you've grabbed a hold to this fiery energy to start new and to grow and expand out of confined places is what I'm hearing. It's like you're done being all wrapped up. The Emperor, what I'm saying. Huh? Aries energy, but this is you stepping into your power, owning your power. This is you being the most authentic version of yourself. This is you being diligent and disciplined and getting things organized so that, you know, the things that you are working towards and working for, you know, you will know that you've done your absolute best to bring change into your life, because that's what I'm hearing. If you want change, you're going to have to implement it for yourself. If you can't change the circumstances that are around you, start focusing on doing the inner work is what I'm picking up on. Self-discipline. Okay. Woo! What? 10 of Cups? Oh my goodness. All right, visionaries. Joy, happiness, complete and total emotional fulfillment. It's like a sigh of relief. It's like the burdens are being dropped. This cycle that you're ending is bringing you an overflow of happiness. And it's because you decided to take control of your happiness. You didn't allow anyone else to lead you to your happiness. You didn't allow anybody else to control your happiness. It's because you took your power back. You broke away from the pack. Like I said, you broke the chains, you severed the ties, you cut the puppet strings, and you took control of your happiness. You put the work in. You decided that you were going to expand. You decided to close out these repetitious cycles and become untangled. You decided that you were going to succeed by any means necessary. That's because that is what your goal was. If you weren't afraid of failure, what would you do? Because this intense emotional energy of the unknown kind of has you by the throat right now. It's like if you weren't afraid to fail, if you didn't know for sure that success was on the other side of your doubts, what would you do? You would get ready to fight for it, right? And that's how it feels to me. It feels like with the Emperor, you just took control, you set some goals, you put in the work, you were diligent in your efforts, you were disciplined in your movements, and it was all for your peace and your joy and your happiness. Seven of Cups. We got options, people. Okay? I feel like we're happy. We're getting happiness from so many other sources. Why? Because we are in control. We are no longer, again, allowing external factors, forces, people, places, things, thoughts, behaviors, addictions, whatever the case may be. We're not allowing those things to be the source of our happiness. We are finding different avenues within ourselves that bring happiness, is what I'm feeling. In the Four of Swords, now we can rest. Now we can rest. That's what that feels like to me. It's like all of your hard work has paid off. Now you can rest. After everything you've been through, now you can kind of just sit back and look at everything that you've went through, everything that you've overcome, and you can be proud of it. I feel like this is meditating on your successes, on your achievements, on how far you've come. I feel like closing out these cycles have brought in a multitude of opportunities for you. It's like you can do whatever you want to do now because you're no longer afraid. You've really been an active participant when it comes to obtaining this level of emotional security and satisfaction. You've been an active participant in your happiness. And it's all because you took the bull by the horn, the rams by the horn. Really doesn't matter. You took this opportunity and you made the best of it. It's like you're not gonna let it go to waste. That's what this energy feels like. You're not gonna let it go to waste. If you feel the need to break free, if you feel the need to expand, if you feel the need to, grow, level up, step outside the box, really step into and own your power, that's what you're doing. Okay, that's just exactly what you're doing. So don't be afraid of what's coming because this is what you've been training for. You've always had this power to tap into. You never had to look to anything or anyone else to give you energy, to give you motivation, to give you drive. It was already there. Don't allow your emotions to run away with you at this time. Use it to move through. Use it as a force to propel you into the unknown. Even if you don't know what to expect, expect good things. It's all about the way that you're thinking about it. Expect good things to come. Expect that where you're headed is much better than where you've been, is much better than where you are. Knight of Swords. Focused intentions is what I'm hearing. Make sure that you are very clear with where it is that you want to go. Four of Wands. Because what you're aiming for is solid, secure foundations within your life, whether this be job or finances or relationships of all kinds, whether this is spirituality. Your aim, your focus needs to be on building upon solid, stable, secure foundations. Look at this. The Emperor and the Empress came out in this reading. I know y'all playing. This is about your growth. This is going to take for you to really nurture what your intentions are. Nurture your goals, nurture your dreams, nurture yourself, nurture your power. Feed it. You know what I'm saying? Feed it. Feed yourself. Make sure that you are constantly growing and learning every day and making adjustments where necessary and continuing to move forward. It just feels like you have to be disciplined when it comes to loving you, when it comes to focusing on you, when it comes to growing and expanding yourself. That is where your intent needs to be, becoming more stable and secure within so that it reflects in your external reality. The Magus, the Magician, like I said, intentions. This is you manifesting. This is you owning again your power. I can't keep repeating myself. I'm almost about to just go ahead and end this reading because this is utilizing what you have to make the best of a situation or to make a situation better. Mastery of self, not others, but self. This is why there's a need for you to break away. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. What this feels like to me is that you need to use these highly energetic emotions to manifest what it is that you truly desire. Use those emotions to really focus and hone in on what it is that you want to build, what it is that you want to create, and then use that to nurture, like use that energy and nurture it. It's like transmuting that energy to work for your highest good. And to, and to end the reading, we got art, which is temperance. So once again, this is you making something out of nothing. This is you making everything out of something. This is you really having the patience to really work through what your soul needs, what your soul wants, working through your fears, working through releasing and severing ties. Things take time to progress, but just continue doing the work because you're doing something to bring stability into your life, to bring happiness, of course, joy, love, hope, healing, and all of that. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have fortune, which of course is the wheel of fortune. So this is things changing. This is things changing. There's no other way to put it. Change is coming. Change is coming. You can feel it. And that's the reason why you are so adamant right now about cutting ties and breaking free. That's the reason why it is it's calling up so many different emotions within you because change is happening. You don't know what the changes are for. You don't know what's coming after the changes, but you know for sure that something is changing. And you have always been prepared for this. You've always been prepared. This has always been a part of you. Okay? You've been training for this. You've been training for this fight with yourself. You've been training for this battle with others. You've been training for this. It's all about you and your authority, your inner authority, your intuition. You. It's all about you. So now it's time to return back to home frequency. Get yourself grounded. Stay in your meditation. Show gratitude for where you've been. Show gratitude for the lessons that you've learned. Use that emotional energy to bring about a great change in your life, because again, you can't change others. This is self-discipline. This is self-change. This is self-nurturing. This is self-loving. This is you creating and manifesting the life that you want for yourself. That is your focus. Building and working through and making and creating stable foundations and getting things that were tangled in your life untangled and untwisted. Working on your own happiness without the assistance of other people. So that's what this breaking away energy feels like, okay? You taking the lead over your happiness, you taking the lead over the change, you taking the lead over the nurturing, over the love. You are taking your power back, okay? That's what I got. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. So I truly hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it brought you some clarity and understanding that you needed regarding this energy with this full moon in Leo. And I look forward to talking to you guys very, very soon. In the meantime, take care of yourself. I know Mercury retrograde pre-shadow period is happening and it's on the way. And we still got a few more weeks to go until we get out of it. So try your best to stay grounded mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually grounded. Okay? So I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.